All right, everybody, so by now you might know that former Fox News anchor Tucker Carlson interviewed President Vladimir Putin last week at the Kremlin in Russia, and the interview caused a lot of controversy, set everything aflame in the intrawebs. The blogosphere went crazy over this interview, and the other day, Tucker Carlson made an appearance at the 2024 World Government Summit in Dubai to talk about his interview with Vladimir Putin. And I gotta be honest with you, this blew my mind because the last thing I expected to come up at this summit was KISS. The last thing I expected to come up was Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley. So this is gonna blow your mind. Towards the end of the interview with Tucker at the World Government Summit in Dubai, he had this to say.
Wisdom grows from humility. Wisdom grows from the recognition that you are not God.
Now, before you write me off as being some kind of a crackpot, some kind of a nut, listen back to what Paul Stanley had to say a few months back when KISS introduced their new NPCs, their computer-generated avatars, to carry on the KISS legacy.
I think we've transcended over the years being human beings. I think that the omnipotence of what we do.
Did you hear that? Did you hear what he said? In case you didn't hear what Paul Stanley said, let me play it again.
I think we've transcended over the years being human beings. I think that the omnipotence of what we do.
I divide the world between people who believe they're God and people who know they're not. And the only people I trust are in the second category, because that is the beginning of wisdom. When you know you are not God, that you cannot affect every change that you want, you can't foresee the future, that you're not omnipotent. When you think you can create a better human being through technology.
So there you have it. What do you think? Did Tucker Carlson call out Paul Stanley and Gene Simmons at the World Government Summit in Dubai? Or am I just some crackpot? I mean, if this is true, this is simply mind-blowing. I didn't even know Tucker Carlson listened to rock and roll, much less KISS. I kind of really had him pegged as an easy listening kind of guy, you know? I figured he probably listened to James Taylor or Dan Fogelberg or somebody like that, you know, Christopher Cross, yacht rock type of stuff, you know, he's in that demographic. But man, this blew my mind when I heard it. What do you guys think? Let me know. Who's here?